Request video was about my all-time favorite free agent signings in sports ever. Hmm. I want to say Shaquille O'Neal to the Lakers. That one comes to mind. I want to say LeBron James to the Miami Heat. Um, those are the two notable ones in my memory blank, the recent memory. Um, Kevin Durant to Golden State. I see. I like it when it has like that kind of effect where it's like, oh boy, that's the kind of effect I like. Tom Brady to Tampa Bay. Yeah, I thought that was like, wow, they really and I could almost see it coming. It was like, yeah, that was a great move. The ones that are just, when you get somebody, and I always say, um, if they got something left and they can do it and they can bring a ring or they do something, you just got that feeling. Von Miller to the Rams, I want to say, because I think he was signed for, I think, and I thought, wow, I just saw that coming. I thought, wow. Back in the day, I want to say Dave Winfield to the Yankees. That just didn't turn out good because everything with Steinbrenner's races behind. But that was a great move at that time. I thought it was going to, because they get to the World Series with him and Reggie. They lost to the Dodgers, but um, um, of course, I want to thank Alex Rodriguez coming to the Yankees. I thought was a big one. Barry Bonds going to San Francisco Giants. I mean that the greatest baseball player ever in my personal opinion. That move was like whoa. Remember that like yesterday, and thought that was a game changer. Um, those are the kind of moves that come off the top of the dome. I think mainly they're gonna be more in basketball. I think when Rasheed Wallace left Atlanta and went to the Pistons, even though I was pulling for Lakers to win their finals, I thought, oh, that's a win there. I just sometimes you sense certain guys getting picked, or they pick a spot, and you're thinking, you know, if this, if the, um, if this move, if this move here with Klay Thompson going to Dallas can turn into what I think it could be, that could be one too. It's just certain times you see certain smart moves that you're thinking that's a no brainer. That's a no brainer. If you get a fridge and you get somebody like that, that's a no brainer. So those are the ones that some of the ones that come off the top of the dome. They were the ones where ideally game changers. And I have a motto: don't ever let a ring go somewhere else to get another ring. That's not smart. And when there's a ring attached to somebody. It's like Deion Sanders going to San Francisco and to Dallas. He was one of those dudes that was he is one of the in terms of football. I think Deion Sanders was one of the ones that leaped that made that thing to do that. He's one of the ones that comes to mind. He really understood free agency because he made it count. So um, him, but usually it's more in basketball and baseball. Those days of catching that thing in football, a lot you got to do like 4 or 5 of them. Uh, Basketball is a little bit different situation, but if it does happen, it's like a whoa, wow, got that guy in free agency. But that's a great question though. There have been quite a few notables, and I'm sure I'm missing somebody because there's somebody that was definitely ringing in my ears that I ain't thinking of right now. That was, and if you feel free to remember them, put them down below. But mostly off the top of, and this was all off the top of the dome, because basketball in recent memory, and I would say obviously with baseball to an extent, but baseball it don't always. Now Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers, free agency, yeah, he comes to mind. Leadoff hitter and a great player. You know, if you get that, if you can make that thing happen, if you can make it happen, you know. But again, it's not the way it once was. All the analytics and all the program, but it's still something if they make it happen for agency. But anyway, please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like my piece.